All right, you guys know what it is. It's your boy Big Picture Fats, and you in the great area presented to you by the Big Picture. Today we got a very special guest. This is definitely one of the best ones I've had so far, just so y'all know. I might have to drop this interview earlier than a couple of y'all that I got on schedule right now. But this is my homie Mort Beazy, definitely a great person I met through a friend of mine. Shout out to my homie Ant Ignorant for putting us together.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. Of course, you know, I've seen some of your interviews, and I know a lot of people ask why the name Mort, and when you explained it,
Yeah.
fire,
Yeah.
fire. So, speaking for the dead,
Yeah, speaking.
you know what I'm saying? When you brought up death, obviously I know it's shit. You know, my niggas might have thought a little negative.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
But when you broke it down, like you're like the voice of people who can't speak no more type
Right.
shit.
One of the voices.
Yeah,
yes.
one of the voices. And
Yeah.
that, yo, bro, that was fire. First of all, definitely
Appreciate you,
fire,
man.
dope ass
Right,
name.
appreciate you.
You out of East Boston.
East
You
Boston.
represent the whole Massachusetts,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, but I'm from
You know,
Eastie.
But you're
Yep.
from East Boston. You're so well known. You got a fucking mural out there. You was just showing me that. That was fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go take a picture in front of that joint. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
Yeah. The other one's in Quebec, Canada. It's on a freight train.
Oh shit, on Quebec.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. It
Fire,
went through every.
fire.
It went through everywhere, bro.
That's
It went
fire.
everywhere, all over America. Now it's in Quebec, Canada, right now.
That's
The
lit.
big meerkat right there, more Beazy, man. Yo, this shit's fire here too.
Word,
Come up
thank you. I
here.
appreciate
Come
that.
see what's going on here.
Word, real
Facts.
ones. So, how long you been into the music? First of all, because I know you did a little time and everything. Like before and after, obviously you've been in the music. What's your total stretch with this music shit?
Since real seriously, since I've been about 18, babe. Yeah, about 18. So I'm 36 now, so 18
Yeah.
years.
18 years. That's a heavy
18
stretch.
years in the music. 12, you know,
Yeah.
incarcerated, but you know.
You know what's crazy? You know, after 18 years, do you feel a slight bit of discouragement at all ever?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you wake up like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, sometimes, but only when it's not being able to make, or at least try to blend other people's personalities, because you need to deal with other people in this music industry. You can't do it by all alone.
Quite unfortunately, you have to deal with other people.
Yep. Great
So,
minds, though.
You know that saying, you know, when a lot of artists come up in the game, they be like, you know, I did this shit all by myself. And da-da-da-da. Niggas be like, I did this shit all by myself with no help. But they be forgetting those hands that they got that helped them get through the
They be
songs,
forgetting
the
the people that's
mixing,
still there.
Yeah.
That haven't left their side.
Yo, facts.
Right.
Facts happens on a daily. You know what
Sometimes I do it myself. I know it's.
Yeah.
Sometimes you let a little bit of this shit get to your head. Any normal person would, you know, but don't get too big for your britches, nigga.
Real shit.
Cause this shit hard, bro. This shit's a struggle, man. And you can't have no regular job. Like, you know how, you know.
Yeah, man. It takes not enough hours in a day. It's not enough hours in a day, for real.
Yeah.
You gotta lose sleep. People tell me all the time, but like, bro, Fats, you was just up at 6 in the morning. It's about to be 4 in the morning. You still up? Like, you know what I mean?
Vampire life.
I'd be like, bro, I'm like, yo, a lot of my friends are wealthy people. You know what I'm saying? And they get to get up and go have breakfast with their kids on the yacht outside their crib. You know what I'm saying? And they don't gotta work no more. So I'm trying to bust my ass for the next 5, 10 years so that by the time I'm like 45 years old, I can do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
They hooking me up with the blueprint too. So shout out to all my rich white friends. I love y'all.
Yeah, I love my rich white friends too, man. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who y'all are.
Yo, word up. I love y'all. For real. No bullshit. I've experienced some of the best things in my life with them. No bull. Like,
straight up.
You know, like I'm ready to jump out of airplanes and some more shit. None of my black friends want to do shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, they're like, yo, Fat, you in the gym crazy right now. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get to 250 so I can jump out of plane.
Right.
Word.
Shit. Nah, I'm not there yet, y'all.
Yeah, nah. He said maybe a few more white friends, maybe not. Nah, but okay, so you say 18 years in the game, and how many I would say, how many albums you think you put out within your stretch of doing music?
I've only been putting out, you know, the thing that makes me not discouraged and encouraged about this era is anyone can drop their music whenever they want.
Fire.
On any streaming platform. So to say I've had music out, I never really had nothing out before, maybe a couple songs here and there, maybe one album, one mixtape.
Yeah.
But now I got like 2, 3 mixtapes out. I got an album on the way. I've got, man, so much content. Like, you just type my name in any social device.
Definitely The Governor.
The Governor's Dead, The Governor.
And I started listening to The Governor's Dead.
Yeah, that's the part 2.
Yeah, that's the part 2 joint.
Yeah.
Why The Governor?
Because I was, this is a long story about this. So the mayor, I was the mayor. When I first got out of prison, the mayor's back. But it's crazy because I said the mayor's back, right? And you can look at this. Shout out to Jason Trimmins because you can look at this. I said this before. The mayor's back. So one day I was like, yo, I'm the mayor cat, right? And that's how my brand got launched. Because I didn't know that a meerkat was really a thing.
An actual animal.
So my bro's like, a meerkat's that's an animal. I'm like, oh, so I start studying meerkats. I'm like, oh, this shit's crazy. Made a logo, boom, got it shaking. And then I was like, all right, so I ended up having an issue with the name The Mayor.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple other people who claimed to be the mayor of Boston. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, the mayor's dead, right?
Yeah.
Now and that's when I was vlogging. I was still vlogging at the time. This is like before I really had music out there.
Okay.
So then I was like, all right, I'm the governor now. Boom, and then something happened with the governor name. He had to die. You know what I mean?
Shit! Damn.
So you know who's up. You know who's in the Oval Office now. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
Won't be for president, man. You know.
I did see that you work with Dave East. Next question was gonna see how many have you worked with more famous artists. You know what I'm saying? As far as I wouldn't say famous as like industry like because niggas like us don't really fuck with the industry type.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like. Just, I would say more popping artists, you know what I'm saying, out the state or, out of the state, in the state, whatever,
I just leaked it's crazy. I just leaked a little clip of me and Millie's just to the track. Yeah, we just did a song together. This shit's fire. It's called No Mercy.
I don't expect nothing less.
Video coming soon. It's going to be on my album's going to be different. I just did something with 8-Zip. I got something lined up coming up soon with a couple other people. I can't really leak too much.
All right. That was a good question. That was a good question.
I got things coming. I got things coming, man, in the works that is gonna blow your mind, man. I even got some songs where I'm singing. I got some techno music coming out. I got some different dance hall.
Oh, you touching everything.
Yeah, like different things. Even some I even got my own little genre. I don't even want to say the name until I really stamp it, but I got a genre of music that's kind of like heavy metal and kind of like drill.
Damn, I'm trying to see.
It's like a created genre, and shout out to Suicide Child because he's actually like my partner in crime with it because he's more like a metal guy.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, so I got country song. I got shit you wouldn't even believe, bro.
Damn.
For real.
Damn, you got shit. You gonna keep me on my toes.
Got a body of work.
Yeah, you gonna keep me on my toes. And are you dropping it like an album, or you just gonna drop a bunch of singles?
I got singles for each tape. I got like 4 or 5 tapes that's cooked. I'm just getting them all mixed down and mastered now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put out like probably a video, like a visual for each one, and then drop the audio on all plats.
Yeah.
But also put shit out for my YouTube like reels and shit. Enough for everybody to really get a roll.
Yeah, you seem pretty consistent because I said I've been doing my research. I've been watching a lot. I've been watching a lot of you. No bullshit. It's
Jetpack, Blockwork.
You could definitely sit there and watch more Beazy for at least a good 4 hours.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely got.
And if you go to the vlog, More Beazy Network, if you tap in on YouTube, and like I said, it's for 18 and older. I don't want to see y'all kids. Word up, that means you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I want to see y'all kids on it. 18 and older on the vlog. It's a little racy, but it's real, and that's why I started. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have ads before my videos. I wouldn't have things that I got. You got to really crack the algorithm. Even being on your channel and being, it's unity.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to crack a new album because for me, I'm an artist too. Like I own a record label. I'm a rapper.
Right.
I do music for cheerleader teams and dance teams. We got the studio here. I'm trying anything that has to do with media, music, and I'm trying to touch it all. You feel me?
Yeah. And, you're touching it all. That sounds like it all. Right there.
Like I just want people to know there's no limitations to what you can do when it comes to this shit, especially if you understand the business part. You know what I mean? Because I see a lot of artists that's not getting their royalties.
Right.
They're not getting their payments from these sites and shit that's stealing all their money from streams and shit like that. Like, a lot of artists think you got to get 1 million streams before you get a paycheck, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to have your shit registered properly, bro, and you're gonna get paid for. I don't give a fuck if you get 100 streams and it costs you 4 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get the 4 cents. Goddamn, you just have to register your music right and stop giving away all the rights to your music to these platforms because a lot of people don't know that. Once you just sign up for DistroKid and you didn't register your music on ASCAP or BMI or your Songtrust account before you did that shit, now DistroKid owns all the rights to your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're gonna still be charging you every month to keep the app and everything, the distributor alive with the DSP.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy because I just renewed I just did all that, my BMIs and all that. I was just having a big conversation about this with my engineer. Like, a lot of people's paperwork ain't right. Nah. If you're doing music with me, you gotta have the least copyright provisions to your beats. Like, I don't like getting on. I don't want to just get on somebody's shit and
little
don't
free
know where
download from YouTube, and you
I'm
ain't
all
really.
set.
You don't want to work with motherfuckers who's this is a hobby for. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm
are you
chilling.
really doing this for real?
Right.
Because, nigga, you doing this with your heart. You feel
Right.
me? So it don't feel right. It don't feel right when you got motherfuckers doing it for the image or doing it for fun or
Right.
because they want to fit into a certain type of crowd and shit like that. And they'll call you Hot Sadiddy. They'll call you, that nigga think he better than because he don't want to work with me. Like, who you think you are? Like, nah, I just have a different vision to you, bro. And I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to work with people who are serious about their craft.
That's it.
man.
And
That's it.
why is that too much to ask for?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if I'm not charging you. Like if I'm charging you for a feature, that's
Right.
different. It's like do what you want with it, bro. I don't,
Right.
But if you're not paying for it and it's a favor, don't expect it to be professional still. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? That's why I don't really, like, I didn't used to be into like signing contracts and writing contracts, but nowadays you got to, man. You got to protect yourself because certain people will come out and blast you on the internet later saying they never
Definitely.
agreed to something that they did. You know,
Factual.
that they know they did.
Yep.
And they know they lying, but to protect yourself from that, always have a contract, especially when you're dealing with major labels, major artists. That's why I would never sign to a major label because it's like,
Absolutely not.
that's a slave. If you want to do a song with me and you sign to a major label, your label might tell you no, you can't do a song with him, and then you got to
Correct.
listen to your label.
Exactly.
If you don't, you're gonna
They'll
breach
shelf
your
your ass, bro.
contract,
Yeah,
and you're gonna
yeah.
be all set. So like this, that's why I'm independent. And for like, I was watching Millie's. He said, "Yo, he gave a little advice to independent artists or people who are doing music. You don't gotta have the Gucci's and the Dior's yet. If you just starting out, like if you building up your brand, it's okay to have your own brand, have your own merch, press up your own shit. You know what I mean? You don't have to walk into everything with Dolce and Gabbana shades every trip. You don't got to do that, bro.
Right.
Build yourself up first, put something presentable together, and show up and do your best. Talk your shit. You know what I mean? Be an artist. You know what I mean?
Big
But
facts.
display your talent.
That's
you
a
know
good
what I'm
piece of advice. That's a good piece of advice for the artists out
Straight
there. 'cause
up, bro.
They definitely, I think a lot of artists actually fail by trying so hard to look the part.
They try
You
to
know
keep
what
up
I'm
with the Joneses.
They try to keep up, bro. You spent all the money you could have spent on a proper rollout, better artwork, fucking opening up for a more prestigious artist. You know what I'm saying? You just spent $2,500 on an outfit for the video that you can't afford to pay,
Right.
nigga.
That you don't even have the right DSPs and BMIs and
You
everything
feel
else
me?
for that you're
None
gonna
of
put
that
out
shit,
there. It's
bro.
gonna get 100 views. You're not gonna get no money.
You don't own the fucking rights to the
Right.
beat. You didn't do the proper licensing. You know what I'm saying? But you looked fresh as hell in that video. Nah, come on, man. They working backwards, bro.
The video was dope. It was, but
Yeah.
didn't get the right traction.
Right, because who's seen it other than your neighborhood?
Right.
You know what I
Because
mean?
you already listened. Because what happens, a lot of these dudes, I heard Jordan Lucas say, he said it, he was like, yo, stop showing. He's like, we in an age right now where you could drop music. Stop showing your mom, your best friend, this one, that one, the track you got on your phone. Drop that shit.
Facts.
That's the only way you're gonna get it out there. That's the only way people in the UK and everywhere, all over, the world's bigger than just America, bro. And I feel like a lot of people that are out here don't realize that sometimes.
They don't.
Because they never
Until
been
they
nowhere.
start
Even
looking
me.
at them numbers and seeing that the numbers is coming from outside of the U.S. in the first place.
Come on now.
I bet you, when you see
Yes.
the numbers, I bet you
Yes.
see the numbers, you be like, wait.
Yes.
It's like the UK.
Yes.
You be like London.
Yes.
Like Amsterdam.
Yep.
Like,
Pakistan,
Yeah.
Bangladesh, yeah.
Exactly, bro.
India, you see them in all different
Yeah.
places of the world, man. And then you see a big portion of your views coming from those places.
Exactly.
So
And
those are
that's
the
why I be
fans.
like, and that's the shit that goes back into the topic of like don't depend on, a lot of niggas want to be the most popular nigga in the city or the town, and they forget that this, like you said, that the world is big, bro. Like,
Right.
stop focusing on that little small group, entertaining that small group. That's why everybody want to get to your show for free.
Right.
Because you gave them access. Everybody know who you are.
Right.
Everybody want to get in the show. Who
You're
you
too
think you are?
accessible.
They like, I grew up with you as kids. Like,
Right.
oh shit, the mic fell.
We got real. Like you said, the conversation gonna pick up now.
So you out of East Boston. I've seen that you worked with one of the most popping artists in Boston as well, Day Heat.
Yeah, Day Heat, that's my dog right there.
I actually met him by accident, on purpose by accident, because I met him at a show in Virginia.
Yeah, remember when he went to Virginia?
Yeah, he went to Virginia, and a friend of mine, Trina,
Okay.
a friend of mine, Trina, she was doing a show down there while I was out there visiting my people, and I stopped by the show to show some love and support and shit, and the homie Day East was there, and he did like his show set was epic, bro. It was epic.
Yo,
It was-
it always is.
I felt it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it always
and
is.
it always is. That's what everybody said. Like, yo, you
Yep.
always feel him.
He
when
never
perform, you know
ever
what I'm saying?
disappoints, that kid.
Yeah,
He's a real talented artist, man.
absolutely he is. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just texted him earlier right before I came through.
Word.
I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get you up here.
Yeah, one of these
Hell
days, yeah, tell him to pull
You
up,
already
bro.
know.
Absolutely. I would
I'm
love
gonna
to
get
have
him,
him up here.
Preem, the whole I wanted to
Yeah.
come through with the team, but everybody's
Yeah.
so, you know,
Different schedules and
everybody
shit.
got their shit
Don't worry,
going on.
this don't got to be the last time. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Definitely
Hell
come
yeah.
back up here, bring the homies. We'll
Hell
catch a
yeah.
vibe, bro.
This
For
is a
real.
vibe right here.
Word.
It's a
Thank you,
vibe.
bro. It's only gonna get better too. This is the
Word.
beginning. Like it's gonna look better. I'm gonna set things up differently. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's only gonna get better with time,
Word.
like we do with the age. You feel
I
me?
like what you're doing though, man. I see just this little bit right here. I see it already. I see a vision here for real.
I thank you so much.
Look at that
bro.
right there.
The
That's
big
the
picture,
vision.
baby.
That's the vision right there. Word.
Yeah, I relate everything to that. I see the big picture and everything.
Word.
Every small frame is a big picture for me, bro.
Hell yeah.
I can see it because I'm a dreamer. You know what I'm saying? I always was. So like, I remember when I was in. I say, had to be like 23, pushing 23, and my kid's mom, she told me she was pregnant with my son. I had quit selling drugs in that very moment. I quit
Right.
hustling.
Right.
I was like, "Bad, I got me a reason to live now." You feel me?
Wow.
So I gave up selling drugs. I called one of my closest friends to me at the moment. Mind you, this nigga never sold drugs a day in his life at the time. I swear to God.
What he say when you told him you quit?
Yo, I had this nigga pick up my work.
Oh,
Yo, because he's the only one I trusted to bring back what I had spent.
Right.
I had like 62 grams left,
Right,
bro.
right.
I'm like, yo, come pick this phone up, take this, boom, get this out
done.
of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm done. I give up.
Right.
I got, you know what I mean? And he came, took my phone, and
Real nigga.
paid my bread a couple of days later, and never again did I have to, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
Shout out to him, man.
yeah, shout out to my bro. You know who you are, my homie.
Right.
So after that, you know, finances got tight. I started investing in the music shit. I'm like, nah, I got to take this music shit more seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good move.
yeah, absolutely right. But it got to a point where music wasn't paying the bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was on some like, you know, you got to get a 9 to 5 or like I'm leaving you type shit. Like
Right.
music ain't working, this and that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I chose music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna show you that music. I'm gonna show you something because now you put a battery in my back by telling me you don't believe in me.
Fire up under your ass.
Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up. So I put a heavy battery in my back, and I just, you know, I didn't know how to engineer or nothing. I actually ended up homeless, and I actually hit up the dude that ran the studio I was going to.
Wow.
He gave me the keys to the studio. I lived there for 2 years
Real nigga.
in the studio.
Learned everything you need to learn.
On a 2-seater couch, bro. I learned. I read the Pro Tools, but it was Pro Tools 8 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I read the whole book overnight because I was crying. I was stressed and I was mad. I'm reading this book. Like, next day I hit him up like, yo, you think I can press some buttons? You think I can get in and fucking record a song? He's like, yeah, if you don't crash my shit, you can give it a try and see what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went in there and recorded the song and I sent him what I did. And he was like, nigga, you better than me already. The fuck, one day, he's like, yo, that's crazy work.
Right.
Obviously, I was watching him do what he did half the
Right.
time too, so it was easy for me to navigate. So I became the engineer for that studio at the time.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So for 2 years, now he didn't even have to come to his own studio no more. I'm the head engineer. Everybody's coming. They got to come through me.
Everyone loves all their
Everybody
everybody loves what they
it.
got going on. Right.
I was the best in the town at the time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody was coming to me. So that wasn't really still paying it, but I was still just breaking even barely. You know,
Right.
paying the studio, paying you know, my livelihood. I'm still able to get my kids some Jordans and shit now though.
Right.
I'm able to take the kids out. You know what I mean? Shit
Make
like
moves.
that.
Right.
But it wasn't until the cheerleader music shit that started that became lucrative. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because now I can put on other artists and make sure everybody else gets some money here and there from doing what they love to do. And I get to sit in my PJs and make 6 figures in 6 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for 6 months, I get to travel, do whatever I want, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Start living.
Just got to live smart, you know, when you're living off your savings. But, you know, I say that to say that when motherfuckers tell you that you ain't going to do something, bro, a lot of people get mad, they get emotional, and they end up, you know, becoming their own problem. They end up getting so
up
mad,
getting
they end
in
up
their
fucking
own
up
way.
their own shit, getting in
Yep.
their own way, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna
I've
tell
been
you right
there.
now,
I've been him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been one to do that.
Yeah, man, and I'm here to tell you, bro, and you here to tell them too, because
Right.
you experienced it, bro. You gotta let that shit just be the battery in your back. Just, you know what I mean?
Nah,
I
hearing
know
that-
a lot of people don't worry about proving other motherfuckers wrong, but when it comes to somebody not believing in your dreams and your goals in life, bro, prove them motherfuckers wrong and put every fucking piece of energy into showing them you could do it. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because anything's possible. I can do anything I want. That's why I do everything that I do now. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And it's all because of music.
Word up.
Anybody ask me why? Because of music?
Music.
Because of music.
What do
bro.
I do? Music. Word. I say the same thing.
Word up.
Police stopped me in the middle of a video shooting me an ant when we shot Fast Forward.
Yeah.
Did you see Fast Forward?
I did, yep.
When we shot that, police jacked us. And I know they was, whatever, gang unit, whatever they
Yeah.
were. They come up, they said my name. They was like, Mr. Brown, what's up? We've been listening to your music. Mort Beazy, right? They knew everything about me.
Of course.
They're like, yeah, we like your music, man. Keep doing that. I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. Just that, music.
Yep, just that.
See y'all gentlemen later.
They actually, you know what's
You know what
funny?
I'm saying? Like, that's how it's supposed to be, bro.
They actually,
Word up.
they do. One thing I do say, because, social media is a federal database.
Come on
the
now.
cops, everybody
They're
know what
seeing
the fuck
everything.
you got
That's what
going
they're
on.
using against people in their cases.
Absolutely.
Right.
So they know when you're doing good.
Right.
And they know when you're out the way. And I know that because back in the day, I was in the streets and cops knew my name for all the wrong reasons and shit like that. When they were saying my name, they wasn't saying it with no respect.
Nah, right.
They was, you know what I'm saying? They was saying that shit on some sarcasm, like, this nigga's in some trouble. Let me check his pockets, see what he got on him. You know what I'm saying?
I know you got some money.
Yeah.
Where you get that money from? I know you ain't got no job.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I used to get harassed too, man. That's how it is growing up, Now we above all that shit.
But after you get past all that and you become a better person, they can see it because I ended up renting out I had a C-Class Benz. I gave it to my mom after this happened, but I was renting it out on Turo and shit.
Right.
And some young boys from the city ended up renting it, and it was flexing on Snapchat. We got the foreign. Mine was just a C-Class, fam. You feel
foreign.
me? You feel me? You feel me? So
the foreign.
they out here flossing and flexing with the Benz and shit, and one of the little niggas got shot in my car.
Oh my God! Now your car's a fucking.
My car got bullet.
Yeah.
Right. So my shit's at the police
Yeah,
station.
you're not getting your shit back.
Right. He called me from the hospital. He called because he got hit. He actually got hit.
Shit.
Blood all in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell no!
Yo,
Wow.
damn, it was crazy, bro. So he called me from the hospital, talk about he got shot and this and that, and I'm like, yo, where is my car, fam? Right?
Right. Fuck all that.
He's like, I don't know. They told it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
So I had to. So Lynn Police had my car.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm like, I gotta call these niggas. They got my car, bro. Like, yo, I'm looking at my phone for like an hour. I'm smoking a couple L's, like shit. So I called him and I'm like, yeah, this is Nathaniel Freeman. I'm calling about the Mercedes-Benz that was involved in the shooting. And I was like, oh yeah, we got your car. You want to come down to the police station, or whatever, and go talk about it. I'm like, fuck, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah. So I went down. I went down to the police station.
Right.
And they came down right to the front. They didn't bring me into no interrogation room, nothing. He came right down to the front. And he didn't give me my keys. I thought I was going to get my shit back at the moment, but he explained to me that he couldn't give it back. They had to do an investigation or whatever.
Yeah.
But when he came down, the officer just greeted me with a different type. I was expecting for niggas to be like, oh, come in the back. We got questions for you. We know you're in this shit still.
Right. Oh, because they know who you are.
Because they knew who I was from back then.
Right,
It's been
right.
It's been like good 8 years, 9 years since, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, that says a lot, though.
Yeah, and they showed me respect. He was like, yo, cause I do a lot for the community too. Like
Right.
I give backpack drives every year.
Word.
And I don't even celebrate holidays, but I give out toys every Christmas,
That's
shit like that.
fire.
So
Word.
they be like, yo, we see what you're doing for the community and everything you've been, having going on with the music. Yo, congratulations, good shit.
That's what's
And
up.
it
They
just
gave you
felt,
your
it was a
flowers
breath of,
real quick.
bro, it was a breath of fresh air because I was like, they about to harass the shit out of me. And I already got my stank ass face on, like, because I'm thinking they about to
Right.
get rude. And they kind of humbled me real quick, like, yo, like, it ain't no negative.
even
Like,
on that, right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and but they did enough investigation to know that I didn't even know the motherfucker who got shot because I guess the kid told him, like, I had rented the car, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
So I didn't have to do no explanations or nothing like that. They just said, we just need to figure out the bullet trajectory or this and that, and fucking you can come pick your car back up. And they actually made it so I could pick it back up from the station.
Oh, right.
As opposed to going, because they was going to go get it from a tow lot. Then I would have had to pay.
Yep.
And they was like, yo, I'll call the tow lot and tell them we'll keep your car, and I'll call you so you can come pick it up personally.
fine,
So
right.
that
They did you
made
a
my
solid.
day, bro.
Yeah, they
Like,
did
you know
you
what I mean?
a solid.
Some of them ain't jackasses, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can tell that some of the ones that were jackasses back in the day didn't genuinely mean no harm. They didn't want to see you getting in no trouble. Some of them. You feel me?
Just like the teachers in school.
Absolutely.
I tell my daughter that because she's like, Dad, the teachers are always on my ass at school. And I'm like, sometimes, man, they care about you more than other kids.
Absolutely.
And it's sad to say is because they know you got potential. Other kids might not have the potential you have.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because she'd be like, oh, this kid's always doing this. And I do the same thing and I get yelled at for this because.
You're not that kid.
Right. And
They expect
your
that
parents
behavior
ain't
from
that kid's parents.
Exactly.
Like, they know I'm pulling up to that school. You know? I remember there was like they was threatening about a school shooter or something. Remember that shit, babe? I pulled right up in that motherfucker in front of the news cameras, like, what? Where he at? Like, I need to get my kid out of there.
Yo, word. Did they let you? They let you?
Nah, they locked the school down.
See, that's the thing. I was breaking this down to somebody.
I didn't like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Now that nobody does.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
So a lot of people don't know, and this is something that y'all about to learn a little lesson today about how much power you have over your children. So when you drop your kids off to a public school and they're no longer in your care, you don't have no jurisdiction over your kids. They're actually legally not even considered to be your children at that moment.
Yeah, just like when you're in the DOC.
Correct.
You're property of the DOC.
Your property up. Right. So your children are property of the fucking educational system.
That's a fact.
And this is why I don't allow my children to do detention. I'd be like, if you're going to punish them, reprimand them on your own fucking time. You get them for 8 hours a day. After that bell rings, they belong to me again. So if you can't punish them on your own fucking time, don't call me to come pick them up. Don't handle that shit on your own, because I don't call you when they at home acting the fuck up. You won't come pick them up. You don't got to talk to them about their behavior. Do what the fuck you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, my kids are straight A students, honor roll students.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
mine too,
They're great
God.
kids, so I don't have, like, the schools ain't calling. But I'm saying if that's the case, like, for example, my son, he got in one fight in his whole life. It was like 7th grade or 6th grade. And some kid was bullying him, and he ended up beating the kid up.
Right.
And the fucking teacher called us and told us that the kid who did that was bullying him is usually a jackass in class, and he's proud of Mari for sticking up for herself. But then proceeded to tell me that both of the kids are gonna have to do detention because they were still both fighting, and I said no. That's not happening.
Right.
You're not gonna tell me. You literally just told me my son was innocent of anything. All he did was defend himself, and you think you're gonna punish him for that?
You still about to give him a sanction?
Yeah,
Like, nah.
like that's not happening.
Right.
You can get that other kid detention though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then expect us to punish them at home too.
Right.
Like, nah,
like what the hell's wrong with
here.
y'all, bro? Take care of your job while you in the schools, man. If you can't do your job, then don't be a teacher. No disrespect. I know these kids are way more disrespectful than they used to be. You know what I'm saying? They are a little more unruly. You know they got that law. That fucking, Trump coming out with that law. So kids get their ass popped in school again.
Back
you
to the
that?
old school.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to that shit too. What you think about that?
I don't like that.
You don't like that
I don't
kids
want
get
nobody
popped in?
touching my kids.
I don't think nobody would touch your kids though, because if you raise your kids the way you say you do, they're already disciplined enough to not beat them kids getting popped.
It depends. Sometimes some people having a bad day, man. Like
Facts.
you know what I
That's
mean?
the
Like,
thing.
One thing I learned in the system, especially just schools are just like the jails.
It is.
If a teacher, like a CO, is having a bad day at home, sometimes they bring it into work. And I peeped it because you got to live there. So it's like
I remember them days.
Long after I left school, there's still the same teachers that was there when I was in school.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I go to pick up my daughter and I'm like, Smith, you're still here? And he's like, you know what I mean? Damn near in a cane, walking on a cane, still here. Like you've been teaching since I was in elementary school.
Like you know
yeah,
that
he's all
motherfucker
old
tired.
now. Like yo, bro, like come on.
He's tired
bro.
of your kid's shit right now. Your kid ain't even got to do nothing.
If he's having a bad, well, now that he knows who I am, he know better. But if he's having a bad day, who's to say what? You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't like that.
I feel like okay.
But they want to call DCF.
That's reasonable when you think about it.
Yeah,
But see, that's the thing.
yeah.
That's another thing that Trump's trying to give rights back to is the parents to be able to whoop their kids' ass too. It ain't.
I like that idea.
It ain't just about. Yeah, it's not just about the schools. It's about bringing back that idea of the village,
right.
Having to raise the children and shit like that. Because for me, I'm big on like the village thing where if somebody say it's a little boy, he's in the park, fucking throw dirt in my daughter's face or something.
Right.
Smacking the shit out of that little nigga. I don't care if he's 12, 13.
Right.
He's getting a fatherly smack.
Yeah.
And
a nice calamante.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm ready to catch the fade with your dad because now I'm trying to figure out why he raised such a jackass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I expect the same.
Right.
Because I raised my kids in such a disciplined way that I know for sure my motherfucking son ain't gonna throw dirt on somebody's daughter.
Right.
And if he do, you better smack the shit out of my son. And you better come get me so we can smack him together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm old school like that. You feel me? That's why I'm like, okay, I get where they're coming from. Because these kids these days, they're not like us, bro.
No.
They're not like when we was growing up, bro.
We have
it's like,
respect.
We had a lot
We
more
was
respect.
raised on that Bible.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he said you honor thy mother and father.
Yes, bro.
That's what my mom always told me.
Nowadays, you don't got to honor your mother and father. All you got to do is call the people.
Them system.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't hit me. You can't scream at me.
But as
It's
long as
traumatizing, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that.
As long as the flip side is that the parents get their rights back in order, like, as far as discipline goes, because I got put over that knee, bro. I got my ass whooped too. So it's not no, and I've done the best I've done. I still walk around. I still respect my mother You know what I mean?
bro.
Like I don't. The other day,
Still answer my mom with yes.
Yes.
I
Not
don't-
what.
You will never hear me say what to my mom.
Come on now.
You will never hear me say what to my mom.
I don't play
ever.
that what shit.
She'll still, and she's about 5 feet tall. She will fire off on me so fast. Like what? Word up.
Word.
He ain't that tall either. I'm actually taller than my mom and my dad. Yeah, I got lucky. My pop's probably like 5'10". Yeah, I'm 6'2", so word. I almost thought that nigga wasn't my daddy. He tried to tell me that one time, bitch ass nigga. Word up. Mom Dukes had to get the DNA test and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to make me happy and shit. I'm like, this nigga told me he wasn't my daddy. Word up.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Word up. Mom Dukes the real
Mom's
one.
the real one.
For a living, you need a woman who's gonna support you like that.
Hell
real.
yeah.
There's a million things going on in hip hop right now.
Yeah.
And of course, this is the gray area, so we talk about everything. And I feel like this shit's relevant to us because we artists, and this is the type of shit that we get to avoid by being independent.
Word.
You feel me? So
The blackball.
yeah.
The blackmail, all that shit.
We're gonna start with I ain't even gonna go to Diddy just yet. We're gonna go to him last.
Jesus.
We can whew.
Yes.
Let's talk about Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Cause man, I've been rooting for this man, and I've been riding for this dude since the very beginning. Anybody who knows how court works and who's been in the system, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how that trial went, we already knew the motherfucker was innocent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I said, anybody who knows the court system and how this shit works,
Yep.
they know for sure that man was innocent. Because whether I say we, meaning me or you, or me and people who agree, we was online like, yeah, he's gonna beat that on appeal. Well, no bullshit. He got blackballed. He got played.
He wasn't even supposed to.
Yeah,
he wasn't supposed to.
He was not supposed to go to jail, bro. Period. Like,
You know why they put him in there?
and everybody else know why too. They just think it's a conspiracy. They think that shit's just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to say why they put him in there. Yo, motherfuckers, if y'all
He
didn't
gave
put it
somebody
together,
the sauce. He gave everyone the sauce, and some people are exercising that sauce he dripped.
You see,
and they don't like that.
He made $1 million in a minute.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
60 seconds
That was
made a whole
crazy.
milli, bro.
Yeah.
What?
And then showed everyone how to do it.
And then showed them how to do it, bro.
They didn't like that.
Didn't like it at all. So what they did was they castrated motherfucking him so that they discouraged other artists to do the same thing he did.
Yep.
So that's why you didn't see a lot of other people doing it after. Like, why wouldn't you want to keep doing that after you just seen it happen?
He's gonna do it again
And
when
that's
he gets
why.
out.
Right.
It's not against the law.
It's
to do
not,
that.
and he's gonna keep doing. He's independent. They can't say nothing.
Nothing
now.
to him.
Nobody can say nothing, and it's crazy.
Sign with Tory Lanez if you're gonna sign with somebody.
Yo, facts, word up.
Shout out to Tory Lanez, bro.
You can do a 50-50 deal with that nigga and still do better than they treat you. For real.
Yeah. I heard that there was a jail call that they had on IG. They took it down though. It was on Hood Crimes. It was some Mexican dude.
Yeah.
Talking about he was right there.
That he was right there.
When he got
I heard
poked
that
up.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know either.
It sounded a little.
It
iffy.
sounded kind of like that because I've been in prison. I was in prison for a long time, and I know how it don't make sense of what other reason would there be?
Right.
Like he's not gonna owe money. He's a millionaire. It makes sense. Like
correct.
He got caught playing, or you don't play around with people in there.
And then you got he's in a federal prison,
It's
and you
serious
know how
in there.
niggas move with the cars, bro.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, I told some other guy, don't move, man, or your shit's gonna get crazy.
No, yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't telling that to nobody in
Nah,
no car.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot do that shit to another nigga in a different car without motherfuckers having some say.
Certain shit got to be sanctioned in there.
Exactly.
They got to be like a politic about it. So if something was gonna happen, the right people had to know.
Exactly.
But if you step in the
They had
cell
to
with
step.
someone,
That means
though,
that somebody had to step to the head nigga of that car.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, this is how it's gonna go down. And that
Yes.
nigga had to okay that,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
if not, it would have been a war.
Exactly. Niggas would have been going to war
And
right
you know,
then and
if
there.
it didn't make sense for me for it had that happen in a cell, when it was just them two,
Absolutely.
because
Bro.
yeah, it had that happen in a cell because there would have been someone that would have had his back. You got to think about this. You a millionaire. You in general population.
Mm-hmm.
He refused to go to PC or whatever it is, involuntary, whatever they do that shit for celebrity. You know how they
Well,
do
yeah,
that?
yeah. I mean, in the feds, there ain't.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Oh, no,
I've
yeah,
never been in the
I did
feds.
time in the feds.
Yeah,
The
it don't
feds,
work like that.
There's no PC.
Oh, so you got to go straight to
You
the
either
camp.
go to the hole, which they call up top.
Up top, yeah.
Like, so if you're a rat or a child molester or some shit, they
Yeah,
send you
you
up
shake
top.
the gate.
You shake the gate,
Yeah.
and you go up top.
Yeah.
They
I
send
heard
you to the
about
hole.
that. But how's it work for celebrities?
Yo, bro, celebrities, my bad. Celebrities on the compound.
Oh, gangster.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Right. It makes sense.
Yeah, when I was there, Ja Rule was on the compound.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
This shit keep falling off my coat.
Right.
I keep just smacking it because of this lip.
Now I heard like
But yeah,
Siegel and them
celebrities
was
be on
all
the
in.
compound. Beanie Siegel,
Yeah.
these niggas.
Yeah.
Cause there's no there's no place to go. That's why in the feds it's like you gotta have your paperwork
You gotta
gotta be
have your
clean,
shit ready.
everything gotta be right.
Right.
Cause nigga, there's no safe place for you to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's out on the compound at one time.
Right.
The Bloods are right there, the Crips are right there, the Mexicans are right there, the Whites are right there, the Blacks are right there, the fucking GDs are right there. Everybody's outside all at once. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's in their own little specific cars and shit like that. And that's the politics. You can't do shit like that without permission, bro.
Right.
You ain't even getting a fair one.
That had to have been sanctioned.
It was easily sanctioned. You ain't even getting a fair one with a nigga from another car because niggas are gonna jump on you thinking that you already breaking the rules.
Right.
Because if you want a fair one, say there's a dude in the Spanish car, a Mexican nigga I wanted to fight, I gotta go to the Mexican OG and be like, yo, this is a situation. I need to get that fair one with your mans, blah blah blah. Because if I just walk up and said it, it's an all-out war, bro. There is none of that allowed.
People
bro.
gonna be getting killed.
Exactly.
Right.
Right away.
Yeah.
And you know they got them lawnmower blades. Them niggas got them swords
they
up
ain't
there.
fucking around.
I watch motherfuckers get stabbed in the front and the shit come out the back, bro.
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah. Bleeding black and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I know a bunch of people that was up there.
Word
A
up.
bunch of federal dudes came down to the max and they was telling stories about how that should be up to.
It's wild, bro.
Paperwork got to be straight.
Straight, bro. I'm telling you, they give you 30 days maximum to get your shit up there.
Man.
30 days maximum.
Usually when you get sentenced in the feds, or your lawyer knows to give it to you anyway.
Oh yeah,
to
but
give you
they
whatever.
won't. See, that's the thing. Since I think it was since 2015, they made it so you can't go up there with it. You have to even if you got your paperwork already before you get sent to the federal prison you're going to, they literally make you send that shit back home, and then you have to have your family send it or your lawyer directly send it to the jail for you, because they know niggas check paperwork. So they trying to. I think that's their way of trying to stop the prison politics, but they can't, because when you get to the compound, the motherfuckers tell you like, yo,
you're gonna put someone in
we
the
know
worst.
you couldn't come here with it, but nigga, you got 30 days.
Yeah, you're gonna put someone in a worse situation.
Absolutely.
Like, what's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you let? Well, I don't know.
Absolutely, right? But that's the reason why they don't. Because think about it, you got 90. They got like a 98% conviction rate, and that's because of rats.
Right.
That's because niggas tell all the time.
Right. That's all they do.
So if they think all they rats are they still locking rats up. The rats are still doing time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when they get to the prisons, like there was a video recently. Like when you get to the feds, you got to show what's called your PSI.
Right.
Right. Some places don't even let you get your PSI up there, so they'll settle for your transcripts. Because if in your transcripts, the judge literally will give you credit for cooperation in the transcripts. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's it called? 5K1 or something like that?
Yeah, 5K1.
Yep. I read a whole thing about that.
Yeah, there's 5K1. There's safety valve.
Yeah, safety valve. But isn't a safety valve like amongst co-defendants or some shit?
Yeah, exactly. There's different types. You know what I'm saying? But it's still cooperation ultimately. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even if it's agreed upon amongst the co-defendants?
Yeah, it's still. But you ain't gonna. So the thing is, you ain't gonna be penalized for being a rat if all you guys did the same thing.
Right.
But if one person did that shit, that's
without
everybody else. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. All lawyers should be in communication.
Absolutely.
And
especially when there's co-defendants involved.
Right,
yeah,
absolutely. Most of the time it is up there. I noticed that.
The only reason they'll try to stop you from communicating with your fucking co-defendant is if they want you to, if they're trying to get you to flip on your mans.
Or
then
if they think
they'll send you to another jail, send your man, like, oh, boom, this nigga he just got randomly shipped out. I don't know, this nigga's shit's iffy type shit. Happens all the time.
But it might not even be that.
No.
Right.
90% of the time it's not that.
Right.
It's a tactic. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a tactic.
To make you think.
To make you think. Right. Exactly. Bro, how many times you been locked up with your homies back in the day and they're like, yeah, your man just said you did everything.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, like, shut your stupid ass up.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick in the book, bro. Y'all used to do that shit to me and my friends all the time, bro.
You lost me right there.
Your man flipped on you. I'm like, what are you doing, cartwheel or fucking aerial? Word up.
Bullshit.
But nah, that shit is no joke. I was locked up with Guy Fisher. That was my OG. Shout out to Guy Fisher.
Guy Fisher, yeah.
Yeah, I still keep in touch with his fam and shit, man.
That's fire.
He's in good shape, man. He's an old dude, but that motherfucker, he was still running full court basketball, dog.
He's doing life, right?
Nah, he's out.
Oh, he got out?
He got pardoned.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Pardoned?
Yeah, Trump.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah, he got
Shout
pardoned,
out to that dude, man.
Yep, Trump let him out. During his last run, it was his last year in office for that last 4-year run he did.
He just started letting everybody out. He just
Yep.
like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna let all the gangsters out.
Yo,
right?
he let a lot of. They don't give that nigga enough credit. I ain't gonna lie. He let a lot of black people, especially black women, activists, shit like that, out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
I'm just waiting for a nigga to let
People
Larry
who've been
Hoover out.
rotting in jail.
For real.
Yeah, people who've been rotting in jail.
Right, for all the wrong reasons, bro.
They should have let Tookie out.
That's what I'm saying.
They
I feel like
should've
he
let
would have
him
been the
out.
one to do it too.
Word.
For real.
Word up.
Speaking of Trump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel like he's the right man for the job right now?
Right now, yeah.
I do too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, man.
Yeah, straight up.
A lot of people don't like the idea of this man doing what he's
Listen,
doing. But
bro, you got to get back to we Americans, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what it is, bro.
you know what the turnoff is that a lot of people don't understand. First of all, everybody who don't invest in stocks got something to say about the stock market. They got something to say about groceries. They got something to say about gas. They don't understand how none of that shit works. They don't understand how the price of gas is figured out.
Right.
They don't understand how the price of food is figured. Nobody knew what the fuck a tariff was until recently. Now motherfuckers got all these ideas like you didn't even know what it was.
Right.
You never even heard of the fucking word.
Right.
And then they like, yo, China don't need us and all these places don't need
He's
us.
teaching people
Like,
now.
Yeah, he's teaching motherfuckers, bro. He's literally putting y'all in the game. He's putting y'all in the game, giving y'all all the secrets, letting y'all know what's been happening with all your money, why we broke as fuck over here.
Right.
And y'all niggas is mad. You got Robert F. Kennedy taking poisons and shit out the food, the chemicals out, the dyes and shit out the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something that the Democrats they've been talking about that for 20 years.
Right.
Taking the shit out the food. This nigga did it in 100 days.
Right. See you later.
Stop talking to me, bro, about
Get
what
it
he's
done.
doing that's wrong.
Right.
Like, what are you
Get it
talking
done.
about?
Get it done.
And he's a racist that did mad shit for black people, and you can't share nothing racist that he ever said.
And
to me.
before he became president, nobody cared about none of that.
None of that. Mind you, he was around all the black people.
And the thing that messed me up too, right? It's not just that, but it's like Obama, all these people was talking about the same thing when it came to immigration. Even worse, they was going even harder. It just makes it they're just more focused on it now.
Exactly.
Because of who's doing it. Because
they deported mad more people than he did. Like
right, but it don't even matter. It's like just we're in America, bro. If we went to another person's country or any other country got caught lacking out there, we wasn't supposed to be out there. They're not gonna kill us. They're not even gonna deport you back.
Exactly,
nowhere.
bro.
They're gonna murder you and leave you there. Just know that.
And you know people's quick answer to that, because I've said that to people in defense, and they've said like, but this is supposed to be the country where people go to find asylum, and this and that. And it's like that's right.
Okay, so
The
watch
correct
what
way.
all
Fill
those,
out the paperwork.
Right.
Do the shit properly.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Watch what all them dudes that come. Remember when like MS was out here heavy?
Yep.
Bro, them dudes are all coming from another country out here terrorizing America.
Right. Chopping niggas.
That is
the fuck
domestic
up,
terrorism. So what are we talking about, bro? Like if I'm a gang member, I'm part of a domestic terrorist group.
Right.
Whether it's made in America or it's made in El Salvador. It's the same thing, bro.
Yep, and people
You
are
feel
protecting
me?
those people because those are the people who, like they're using the wrong people to protect when it comes to the deportation, because you got a lot of people being deported. A lot of people being deported who are from different nationalities, Haitian, Dominican. It doesn't
Right.
matter. It's from different races, right? But the ones that they're focusing on when it comes to trying to protect them is the bad people.
Right.
Not like the Haitian dude who owned the restaurant and a barbershop and has been giving back to the community. And
They got
not
him out of
them,
there.
you know what I'm
right?
saying?
They got him up out of there.
Yeah, he's up
They
out of
sent
here.
him back
Nobody
home.
cares.
It's like, what?
Nobody said nothing.
What about all the good
but
things
it's like,
they
nah,
did,
that
right?
gang member that raped 2 children, that's not right that you sent him back home.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It don't make no fucking sense to me.
It's crazy.
I like where the country's going right now, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I do understand the idea that in order for things to fix, a lot of rough feathers have to be ruffled. A lot of people have to be made to feel uncomfortable for them to see why it's going to work.
Come on
you
now.
know what I'm saying? Because you got all the motherfuckers who get free living, all the Section 8 people, all the fucking the welfare people, all the SSI people who get all these free benefits, and they're like, these niggas are trying to put a limit on these benefits. It's because they're supposed to be temporary in the first place,
Right.
so that you can transition. That's why it's the Department of Transitional Assistance,
Right.
because you're supposed to transition to
And
get
it's
up off
something
your
better,
ass
yeah.
and do something better with your
Right,
life.
right,
But you don't want to. You got motherfuckers handing down Section 8 generationally. So you got parents dying and their kids are inheriting a fucking housing unit.
Right.
Yo, what?
I wish that could happen to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Right. Shit.
I mean, I'm sorry your mom died and you're 17, but at least you got an apartment.
Right.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you know, your mom who lived in the Section 8, she was basically under the impression that she can't advance in life because every time she advances, they'll just take shit from her. She won't have Section 8. You want to get a better job, then you won't need us. You want to get a boyfriend, you don't need us. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my nigga Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's the homie. He's doing great. And all y'all niggas is haters. Word. Word.
International Resort in Miami.
Oh yeah, we just came from there. The Trump International Resort in Miami.
How was it?
That shit was fire. North Beach.
Yeah.
South Beach, not so much, but North Beach.
That's the one.
Where it's at. Yeah. That's the spot. Man.
You said you got a new project coming out.
Yeah.
I know you say you don't want to say a lot of the people. You don't want to leak like a lot of people you working with.
I can tell you about the one that. All right, so I got a project called The Marksman. Yeah. It's a collabo tape. It's me and my man Arthur Supreme. I could tell you about that one.
Okay.
That shit's about to be fire. We just shot like 4 videos for it, all getting edited. All the songs are almost done, and we already dropped. It's called The Truth Is. It's the first release off the tape.
Okay.
And this shit's about to go crazy.
Who's doing the videos? You still working on Roman?
HR and Roman, yep. And Nestor.
Roman, my nigga Nestor.
And Fly High Uzi.
He did a video
Shout out
for
to
me.
Fly High Uzi.
Shout out to Fly High Uzi, and shout out to my dude Nestor at Roman Visuals.
Yep.
Nestor, you still owe me a video. I'm waiting on you, my nigga. I'm on your back.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'm doing a diss track about you. No, I'm kidding.
Featuring me.
Nestor's the homie, no bullshit. He did. He did the first video when I came home from the feds. I dropped the freestyle video, and he did it. And fuck, man, that shit was epic. It was epic.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
He's nasty.
He makes movies, bro. Big
And,
shout out to him.
He still got the whole setup at the crib. Or you guys own location. You guys still got that shit. His crib looked like a fucking a fucking production warehouse now.
That's the studio.
Yeah, he finessed it, and that was I'm saying that was like 5-6 years ago. He's probably
still
crazier now.
Wait, bro.
I can't.
Wait till
imagine.
you go. Wait till you. Yeah.
I can't even.
You got to bring him over here and see if maybe let him fuck with the.
Absolutely.
Because we was talking about getting another space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
and that's another thing too. Fucking if I rent this out, so if niggas ever
that's what I'm
use
saying.
it
I figured that.
Yeah. So just let me know.
Hell yeah. Now we gonna get to work. Trust me. This is work.
Now, man, here goes the topic of the day right here. God damn.
Shit, talk about it.
Cassie and Diddy.
Oh Lord.
We got to talk about pop culture because you know motherfuckers always want to know what your opinions are about what's going on and your views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the best way to say the question because I don't want it to seem like.
Can I say something before you ask it?
Yes, please.
I haven't been keeping too much up with the trial, but like I've been hearing it. I kind of been like, it's not that. It's like one of those things where it's like Hollywood's just the way they are. It's like you gotta just sometimes it don't feel real. But now the other day when I was talking to Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Jim. I was talking to him about it. And he was explaining to me like what was really going on.
Yeah.
And like how the trial's unfolding and everything that's happening because I haven't been following it. And that's when I kind of realized like this is some real like shit that was actually been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it all seems like it's just
It's just talk like niggas just talk about what's going on and
no, this is like
the proofs in the pudding.
It's like damn like you got Justin Bieber in them testifying. You got Hollywood testifying right now
against you, bro. And so for me,
it's not looking.
I've been that conspiracy like when it comes to the rap shit. I've been that conspiracy nigga since I was a kid. So when I was a kid, I didn't care about music. I didn't like music. I was a geek. I was a straight A student. I was gonna be like a fucking scientist or something. I swear to God, if I didn't be a rapper.
Right. Now you a mad scientist.
So I ended up when I got into music, I was about 9-10 years old, and my older cousin was the bootleg man. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who gave me the name Fats. His name was Fat Boy.
He used to sell the CDs and shit?
Yeah, sell the bootleg CDs.
Down in the train stations and shit?
Nah, like the flea markets.
Oh,
like,
okay,
you know what I mean? So we used to have the table set up with like the music playing in the background.
In Revere,
and at the movies, at the cinema, and on the Linway, right there where Building 19 was at. You know
Building 19, wow, that's crazy.
Since I was a 10-year-old kid out there laid out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't heard Building 19 in a minute. That's wild.
Facts, bro. I think, yo, shit. Any albums, any music that came out between the year fucking 2005 and 2015, Shit, I probably made just about the same amount as the rappers did they
Talk
sell.
that
So they
shit.
motherfucking
Talk
shit.
that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I made just about as much as you did on your royalties. I don't care. I had to pay the bills, bro.
Talk your shit.
And I was able to get away with a lot more shit that being the bootleg man, because even a lot of the police that was fucking with me growing up, they would know me to sell bootlegs too. So even when I was dibbling dabbling in the other shit, they would never just assume that. They'd be like, oh, he just be selling bootleg CDs and shit like
Right,
that.
he stopped.
You know what I'm
doing
saying?
that. Right.
A couple of police officers ended up starting to get them from me. Not real shit, because I'm like, here. So I would give it my older cousin. He always says like, yo, if a police officer asks you for something, just never charge that nigga. Give it to him for free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So every time I'd be like, nah, I ain't taking your money. Go ahead, officer. I appreciate you, this and that. And like, it got to the point where the officer would just shove the money in my pocket type shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, nigga.
Not only that,
like,
too,
you know
it's like they could grab you. When you do it that, it's like they could just grab you just for selling bootlegs.
Right,
That's illegal.
exactly.
Like, all right, here you go, officer.
But even if they couldn't say that they see me selling it. That was
Right.
really, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even though they see me with a backpack full of the shit,
Right.
they still can't say that they caught me doing a sale. So he's like, you don't want to sell to them. You know what I'm saying? It's federal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would never do it. But they would still like force me to take the money. They would put it in my pocket or something. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, bro, you're not out here selling drugs. Low key, I was.
He was out
they
here
was like,
working.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, you're not out here selling drugs. You know what I mean? You ain't out here killing nobody, bro. It's just some movies.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I say that to say like, so I got into the music shit at a young age. And it got me into reading like the books. So like when Prodigy came out with his book and Beazy Bone came out with his book and
Prodigy's book was fire.
Fire, bro.
I read that.
What's her name? Superhead.
Corinne Steffens.
Corinne Steffens. When
Video
she came out with
Vixen.
her book, video,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Confessions of a Video Vixen.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
The part two is
I was
crazy,
reading
too.
all them shits.
Yeah,
like,
I read them
I
shits,
read the
too.
fucking autobiography of Rick Rubin. I'm talking about, I know the whole history of hip hop back from LL Cool J, fucking back to the first nigga who ever got signed, goddamn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
BMF, you read BMF?
Yeah, I read that too, yep. I met Meech in the feds.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's even more crazy.
Yeah, I met Meech in the feds. I was just a nigga that was passing by, so he probably don't remember me and shit,
Right.
but if he sees me now, he might, you know what I mean? I remember that fat nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's passing through. But he was in Pennsylvania when because I was going from you say you never been to the feds, so when you go to federal prison, I was in MDC Brooklyn, same place Diddy's at.
Yeah.
That's classifications.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
Rhode Island and then there.
Rhode Island, then there. So I went to Wyatt when I got sentenced.
Yeah.
I went to Wyatt, and then I had to go to
Brooklyn.
MDC Brooklyn to get classified.
Then you go wherever.
And then you go to wherever they shipping you to. Now, when I went to MDC Brooklyn, I stayed there for like 14 days. And then they sent me. They put me in Raybrook, New York. That was my federal prison.
That's it's a medium.
My
right?
that's a medium. Yep.
Yep.
And
My man E-Rock was in Raybrook.
oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know they don't play that shit about that paperwork up there.
Nah.
Yo,
told me all about
them niggas up at Raybrook was not playing about that paperwork.
Because he was up top for like 5. He's back over there now. He's doing like 20 years right now.
Oh yeah, he's doing a he's doing a stretch.
Yeah, he did.
Free
He's
the
been locked
homie.
up his whole life. You know, free him. But
Word.
he was telling me all about that shit.
Yeah, shit is no joke, bro.
Yeah.
And,
Raybrook's like a mutual. Like I heard, it's like it's not like a pen. It's not a pen, but
it's not a pen. It's the next level down. You know what I'm saying? It's you got the niggas coming from the pens and going to that spot.
It's a high medium or whatever.
High medium. Yeah, it's a high medium.
Right.
And that's why it's like that.
It's like a step right before the pen.
It's like my 2 years there. I did 2 years up there.
Yeah.
And I watched about 14 bodies drop in just 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
On Raybrook?
Like, yeah, in Raybrook.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's wild.
Like there was a lot going on up there, and then they was doing way worse shit in like the pens. Like niggas was dying every other fucking day. Niggas
COs
stayed
dying.
locked down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
CO, yeah.
They don't go on the block.
Two of
right?
the people I seen died with COs. Like
that's crazy.
They won't give a fuck. You better show them inmates some respect,
Right,
bro.
yeah.
Word.
Like the Jakes don't even come on the block, right?
Nah, they do. They got it's like just one or two, and they're very respectable. They're not like the COs in these other prisons where they try to talk disrespectful to you and shit like that.
Yeah.
And if there's something that's like a big deal, they will literally pull you to, excuse me, you think I can talk to you for a second over here? Because they don't even want it to get escalated in front of people and make you seem like you're being belittled. They're like, you mind if I talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I see the knife, bro. Like, I'm going to have to take it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go through all the pain. Like, they literally will show you. That was the most humbling and most respect I've ever seen the COs show inmates was in the feds. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I was able to do my time comfortably. I ain't gonna lie,
Because they doing their 8 and they trying to skate. They ain't
they
trying to
go
They
home.
ain't trying to die.
And them
Yeah, and
inmates,
skate.
yeah, you got inmates who's never going home and
Right.
comfortably knowing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas doing 3-4
Have
life
no
sentences.
problem killing you.
Yeah, not at all. It's like your throat right there, bro. Right
Yo,
there.
the thing I want to. Oh, I got some air to clear with the federal guys, federal
Yeah.
people, right? Because I never been there, and I always thought, certain things was weird about federal dudes that I used to meet.
Yeah.
Is that whole like sniper thing real, gunner thing real?
What you mean with the towers?
No, I mean like they be like trying to creep on nurses on some weirdo shit up there. Like I heard some crazy shit. They be trying to like kidnap nurses and
Nah.
oh wow, that shit's
Nah,
cool,
that's
yeah.
I can't say. See, a lot of
Yeah.
these prisons are different.
Oh,
If it's up in the pen,
Yeah, that's-
you know what
oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
you want- oh, yeah, you
It
was
might
on
have been in
meeting,
the
right.
the pen's a different type of monster, bro.
Yeah, I heard
Depending on
that
what
shit
state you in,
was- that
and
shit
them
was-
southern pen, the southern, you got niggas down there. They cooking on grills on the unit. This is a nigga I can call right now. I could video chat a nigga on the cell phone right
he's
now
in
in prison,
Right.
and he gonna answer that like his shit. If you could call a nigga, his phone's ringing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I could call a nigga in the joint right now,
Right now,
and he like in his cell. Like you feel me?
Right.
Bro, I seen a
So-
video where the dude's cooking hibachi on his desk.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yo, like what?
There's certain prisons where the cops don't come on you, like the South Carolina. That's
Yeah.
that's one of my homies. He was up. I met him in Raybrook.
Yeah.
He did a 20-year stretch. Shout out to my OG Cheetah.
Damn.
He did a 20-year stretch, and
He's
then
out now?
he ended up getting out. Nah, he's
Yeah.
not out. He got out, and then he got caught for a body after 2 years of being out.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. He's trying to get the appeal on that. You know what I'm saying? But he's back down south, and fucking
He's
just
back
been
in the
telling me-
feds?
Yeah, not in the feds. He's
in the
state.
state, okay.
But
He got a life
the
sentence?
state and the feds are similar with how they run this shit
In the South?
in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cops are scared to go on the unit.
Yeah, I heard they don't even go on
They
there.
don't even go. Yeah, they don't even go on.
They
There
don't
won't
do
even be one
rounds,
CO
none
on
of
the
that.
unit, bro.
Right.
Unless there's an emergency, and they wait. If somebody's getting jumped or stabbed up or something, they
They
wait
wait
until
till
that
it's
shit's
over.
done.
Yeah.
So you ain't got ain't nobody there to protect you. They nigga, you
Right.
get into a fight, they're not coming in with the dogs
Better
and
be
tackling
ready.
you. This ain't Middleton. This ain't the Bay. Like
Better
they're not
be
coming
ready.
like that. No, you better be
Better
ready
be
to
equipped. go. You better be
Yep.
do your burpees.
Yep. I was about to say your stamina better be on 1,000.
Oh,
You better be
million.
able to last 5 minutes to fight.
Yep.
You better last 5 minutes to fight, and that's what yo. When I came home from the feds, I was on beast mode shit too, bro. I
Right.
was like 30, I was like 321, big as shit. And I was like, nigga, I'm like, you fight me, you better got 5 minutes in your ass.
That's it. Right.
Word up, bro.
Word,
You need
word.
5 minutes, cause and after 60 seconds, niggas be
Be
winded.
winded. Yeah, it don't matter where you are.
5 minutes is
5 minutes is crazy.
5 minutes crazy.
done in 2 minutes max.
Oh, it's gonna be done in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
'Cause
done.
he ain't gonna have 5
Yeah,
minutes.
They
though.
gonna have about one of those minutes is gonna be about 45 stab wounds. Goddamn.
Yeah, up
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Up there is different. I heard it's treacherous up there.
Yeah, it's very scary up there, bro. No bullshit. Like a lot of times, like imagine walking to breakfast at 5 in the morning and having to step over a nigga who's putting his guts back in his stomach.
Right.
Like, what? Nigga, it's 5 in the morning, bro. Like I ain't even get this nigga time to get a milk.
Right.
Crazy work, bro.
Right.
But you know, you do the time, you do the crime, you do the time,
Straight up.
and they classify you to where they think you might be reasonable. You know what I'm saying?
Right, where you
That's
might
why
fit
they
in
have
at.
that's right. That's why they got the guidelines. Damn, depending on how bad you are, you're gonna go to the worst camp.
Yeah.
The thing I hate about the feds is that they ship you so far away from home.
Word,
You know what I'm saying? The feds, them niggas was shit. Like Raybrook, that was 7-8 hour drive. Like
Word, Ray Brooks,
crazy
that's
ass.
crazy.
You know what I mean? But then you got motherfuckers getting shipped to like
USP
Cali,
Canaan.
USP.
Yeah.
USP. That's where I met Meech at. USP Canaan. That's in Pennsylvania. So
Yeah.
when I had left MDC Brooklyn after they classified me to go to Raybrook,
Yeah.
I had to go to USP Canaan and sit there for a month. And it was a month and a week before I could even get to. Because
So you did it. You wasn't a pen.
yeah, I was in a pen.
Yeah, you was in a
Yep.
pen,
As
yeah.
just for transfer. So they just let us walk through. We didn't get to sit on the we didn't get to go in the compound with the OGs and shit like
Oh,
that.
okay.
We got to walk by them niggas and shit, go into the cafeteria and shit like
Oh,
that.
they
but-
have their own
Yeah.
transit type of block, like
yeah,
like
their own transit
Yeah,
units.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's what they
yeah.
do in Walpole.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do the same.
So we
shit
didn't
in
really get to
Walpole.
kick it with niggas and catch conversations and shit like that. We just got to walk by them and say what up and shit like that.
The
But
feds are different, bro.
yeah, it's a different monster up there, bro. No
Even
bullshit.
now, all these rappers getting snatched up by the feds. Everybody getting, you won't even see
Only
it
thing is a
coming.
lot more freedom. That's one thing I can say is like, if you're a respectful person, you gonna do your time comfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
Like for me being as young as I was, I'm 37 now, but I was like 28 and 29. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was considered one of the younger dudes, but they thought I was so much older because of how I carried myself. So
Right.
all my dudes was
Because
like,
you got table, you got manners.
yeah,
You was
you know what I'm
raised,
saying? I got
raised
manners.
right.
I'm a very
yeah.
respectable dude.
Right.
fucking, and I made sure everybody else was doing good too. People around me was doing good. So if I seen a nigga who was struggling, he needed some shoes. Because when I went to the Fed, I went with like 30 racks, bro.
Yeah,
I went there, forced it, and I was only doing 2 years, bro. So I knew I wasn't about to spend that shit in no 2 years.
Yeah.
So I went in there and I came home with 50.
Yeah, you probably made money. I was about to say
All
you
my,
made money.
because all my business clients was sending me money. I wasn't even no hustle. I had no hustling. It was the first time I did a bid where I was comfortable and I could just do my time, work out, eat like a king, focus on my reading, and just get in tune with myself.
Right.
That's when I got into spirituality for real. That's when I got into learning how to line my chakras, laws of attraction, meditation. I haven't missed a day of meditation in like 3 years straight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got so deep into myself spiritually. I fucked around and astral projected one time. And
You got an out of body?
yeah. I had multiple. After the first time, I was scared. And after reading up
You
and
wasn't
learning
on
how to
you
meditate.
wasn't on no drugs at all?
Nah, nothing.
Okay, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the real
I
one.
learned it doing. I went to like the church with the Indian dudes.
Yeah.
They lit the fire and had the smoke and shit like that, and I'll be out there breathing in that shit and meditating with them. And
They have
everything.
tribes up there in the max. They really got a real.
They got tribes. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what
they go out there.
and they
let
have
them
their own
smoke
shit.
and all that.
Yeah, that's what I was out there doing. I was fucking with the
And
tribals.
they dangerous too. The Indians is wild.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with them.
Wild.
Nobody's fuck. The Indians and the Muslims. Factual. Don't even think about it, bro. You're dead meat.
And the Mexicans, I heard they all got the jobs.
All
like
the Mexicans got definitely because they gonna put that work in.
Yeah.
The Mexicans, the niggas who I used to get all my food from the niggas because like. You know how when you in jail, that food, you gotta get food from the kitchen if you want the real shit.
The real shit.
So I was
the staff
like
line shit.
How you steal 30 eggs, bro?
You supposed to do that's what
Ain't
you're
none of them
supposed
shits
to do.
crack, nigga. You go, these niggas got
He
30.
didn't tuck them.
Yo, how the fuck did you get in here with 30 eggs, nigga? Talking about a book of stamps, nigga. Let me get those.
Let me get that.
I'm going down to the gym, right? I drink my black coffee. That's our pre-workout. You already know black coffee. Boom. Hit the gym, get in good
John
couple
Wayne.
hours.
John Wayne.
Nigga hit the block. And I'm eating deviled eggs, nigga, in the feds. My celly, nigga, you shout out to my young boy Kev, nigga. He was one of the realest niggas ever. He was actually the head of his Rico, and this nigga was about 4'11". All his homies was like me, big niggas like this.
That was Napoleon himself.
Swear to God. Yo, bro, because I had met some of his homies before I met him. They was like, yo, one of them, I forget his name, but he kind of like was a little slow. He had a little delay. But he was like one of them slow niggas who had like crazy super strength. Diesel ass young boy. And he was like, hey yo, Fats, yo, wait till you meet my big homie, bro. Right? Like slow like that. I'm like, bet. Nigga, his big homie ended up being my cellmate.
Oh shit.
But it was Kev. It was my young boy who was this tall.
Oh god.
And I'm like, yo,
that was his big homie.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that was his big homie. But
That's
it made
wild.
sense because this young nigga Kev was the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
But that's why the smartest nigga always, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why me and him click so well. You feel me? But I used to be in the gym and my boy he used to chef up them fucking deviled eggs, nigga. I used to eat like 12 of them shits after the fucking workout, bro. That's why I was so big. The protein intake was crazy, bro. You had niggas stealing, chicken day when they got the chicken leg.
The leg.
Niggas would come to they'll wrap the shit in saran wrap and then wrap it around their fucking legs
Oh god.
in their uniform. And
Man, you could fit mad of them.
Come
Mad
back.
of him.
Come back to the
bro, they used to come back and sell them.
strapped all around.
Yo, strapped.
Yeah.
Strapped, bro. They used to come back, bro. We was making lo mein and fucking chicken lo mein and shit like that. We wasn't using the noodle packets because they give you seasonings. They give you soy sauce.
Yeah, that's
hot
sodium.
sauce.
They ain't fucking with all that heart attack shit. Right.
Niggas was staying away from that extra seasoning. We was throwing the season packets out because we had real sazon and shit like that. You can get shit that you can get at home in the feds. Like when it comes to seasonings and sauces and shit like that. I was getting ice cream sandwiches and shit from the store. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that shit, man.
Yeah, you don't
my
get that
man
shit
Pool-
nowhere.
My man Poolside did a bit up there. He just went back. He just got locked up again. Free
Yeah?
Poolside, yeah. He was telling me about all that same shit.
yeah, bro. Feds
man.
is no joke. We got these niggas having church next door. Praise the Lord.
Oh,
Going in
God,
clapping.
hallelujah. You might want to talk about this this next topic.
But nah, the Diddy shit. So back to like when I was saying about the conspiracy shit. Like I was reading all those books, and I was the nigga who was like, wait, these are people from the inside of the game, like that's telling these stories. Why the fuck would I not believe them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else was around like, oh, these niggas are on drugs, or they're going crazy, or why
That's
do you
the
think he's
people
not
that were
famous
there.
no more? And then I start
Right.
realizing about all the blackballing and shit. I'm like,
Yep.
all these people who always have something to say, they end up losing fame, losing popularity, ending up dead, ending up sick. And you got to start putting that shit together. And I'm like,
Now they got
whenever something happens to somebody in the industry, I always look at what they got going on with their business wise.
Right.
Like, what's the black lady who she recently died because she was talking about how she wasn't getting treated right through the labels. fuck.
What label was she with?
I think she was with Sony.
She died?
She recently died. One of our black queens, bro. How the fuck do I forget this lady's name? That's
Older
crazy.
lady?
What is it?
She's an older lady?
Yeah, she's older. Like one of them soul singers. You know what I'm saying?
Not,
It wasn't Patti LaBelle.
no, it wasn't Maya Angelou. She just died, right?
No, yeah, she's the poet. That was the poet.
Damn, I think I know who you're talking about too.
Somebody's gonna end up fucking seeing this and be like, nigga, it was this person.
Right. Right.
Word up, but like anyway, even like Tory Lanez, even Michael Jackson, even Bill Cosby, even R. Kelly, even Diddy.
Everybody.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all niggas know that.
Look
Diddy
at
was
Kanye now. Look at what's going on with Kanye.
Exactly. Only thing is they can't stop that nigga.
Nah,
they can't stop that nigga.
You see how they try to like say all. You don't know if he tweeted that. You don't know what he. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Bro, that lawyer clip always gets me.
Which one?
How the fuck you about to tell you telling me I can't talk to my fucking lawyer?
Oh yeah, that
I
shit.
ask him a question.
Yeah, because that's true though. Because a lot of you know judges break the law about every 6 seconds on average in this country.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the time they don't even know what the fuck they talking about.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
And
So
the judges that don't,
Mm-hmm.
the judges that do play by the book, they don't. The DA and the council don't like them.
Oh yeah, factual.
Something like that just happened to me.
Because they know they about to lose their case because they got one loophole. You know what I'm
That's all it
saying?
take.
Exactly, just one. And these niggas, yo, bro, I done watched these niggas, because you know me, with the family probate court shit with my children, my 2 daughters and shit like that. They hate me in there because I always go in there showing out. Letting them know that. I'm like, I know all this shit is consensual. I'm like, are you acting as a judge today or a magistrate?
Right.
I'm like, you a real judge? Is this a real courtroom today? And they start looking at me all crazy because they know that family probate court, 90% of the time, you ain't even in front of a real judge.
Right.
You're in front of somebody who's acting as one. You feel me? People don't know that, like even the Child Support Administration, it's not a governmental entity. It's self-owned fucking business. The government doesn't benefit from that at all. It's owned by a specific fucking group of people.
And that's why the judges don't believe in it.
Right.
That system.
Exactly. And
I heard a judge say that in open court.
Yeah, no, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's like acting. No bullshit. That's all it is. And everything is consensual.
And they harass you.
If you didn't sign a contract to be put on child support, you're genuinely not legally supposed to be on child support. You can go and really fight that and be like, you need to take me off. Show me the instrument that I signed, to the declaration of you being able to take my fucking money, freeze my license. Show me where I signed for that.
Right.
You have to have my consent for that. Just because she wanted to get food stamps doesn't mean you guys were supposed to come searching for me to go, to steal my money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they always, when you go to court, they have you fill out a pink slip with all this financial shit. Fill out what you pay for laundry. What do you pay for this and that? Doesn't matter what you pay for anything. They're gonna take 30% of your fucking gross income,
right.
And that's just it. It doesn't matter what you pay for nothing.
Right.
But you're not supposed to fill that out.
Right.
But people go in there and they fill that out because they don't know. So my first time telling them I'm not filling it out, they're like, well, the judge is going to be upset. I'm like, so the fuck what? I'm upset I got to be here.
Right.
You think I care that the judge is going to be mad at me when I go in a courtroom? I'm like, if you think that a judge is going to lock me up because she's upset, I bet you that bitch won't be a judge no more fucking with me at the end of this shit. I beat a gun charge when I was about 20 years old because of the simple readings, right? So Black's Law Dictionary has been my best friend.
I've been reading
fucking
that
ever.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Go now.
So I got caught with a gun in the car. I was tricking off with this shorty. She was buffing me in the car. You know what I'm saying? I was a young boy. I don't feel bad about it. I was a young boy. You know what I mean? I was fucking 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we was parked in a driveway of somebody's house. It wasn't on the street.
Right.
We're parked right there. We're parked on private property. You don't even have the right to be coming over.
Not even supposed to be. You don't have no warrant.
No warrant, no nothing.
Yeah, it's a legal search and seizure.
Illegal as fuck, right? Not only that, after they had already ran our names and everything, we was clear. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
So I beat the shit on a motion to dismiss.
And they didn't have probable cause to come. Yeah,
no probable cause to even come to the vehicle.
Right.
It was just a suspicion. So when I asked the police officer, I asked him 2 questions that ended my shit. I said, after you ran me and Miss Paoni's names, after you ran our names through the database and you realized that we had no warrants, no outstanding warrants or anything, what was your next move supposed to be legally? He said, you're supposed to be free to go. Okay, thank you. I said, so it's fair to say that you continued on to search the vehicle out of pure curiosity? He said, yes.
So it wasn't suspicion?
What? Nope. Suspicion, curiosity, same
same
shit.
thing. All right.
So he said yes. And I said, I rest my case. And I looked at the judge like this. The judge looked over at this nigga and said, in disgust.
Right.
Like, damn, you don't even know the law. You don't even know that.
You let this dude play you? Right.
Yo,
That's what he said.
let this little young black nigga play games with you, bro.
He's made you look stupid on this. I need
Stupid as hell.
to take a shot for that, man.
Word.
No, I need to
you need
pour
some
up. Yeah, we need to pour up for that one.
Word. The judge is like, yo, I can't believe you let this young man come in here and play games with you
Shout out
like
to that dude that asked that question, because that was different. You heard?
Judge was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to dismiss it. I'm like, she's like, curiosity is not probable cause to search a vehicle. You infringed on his constitutional rights.
Right.
And that's why I be telling
you
niggas
need a
too,
warrant, man. There's this word called warrant, yo.
Right.
They need that.
and then a lot of things too. I'm gonna tell y'all one more secret about these rules and laws, right? A statute and a policy is not a law. Okay? Those are things that people write into the laws to try to make it seem like those are things you gotta follow. For example, a felon with a firearm. They say if you're a felon and you get caught with a firearm, now you're looking at this much extra time and shit like that. And this is how you know lawyers still do what's in the best interest of the government, and they're indoctrinated in a way to defend, which would still make you lose.
You know what that's called? Mandatory minimum.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't by constitutional, right? The Constitution supersedes any statute, any policy in any state throughout the country.
Right.
Now, in the Constitution where it tells me I have right to bear arms, it does not tell me.
That's the Second Amendment.
Right.
Right.
But it does not tell me that if I'm a felon, I cannot.
It doesn't say that in the
It does
statute.
not.
They need to fix that.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't need to fix it. They need to follow it.
Yeah, they need to stop enforcing what it doesn't say. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because it's like, so you're telling me because I've been to jail before, because whether I made a mistake or not, I paid my dues to society, right? You're trying to tell me that now because I've been to prison before, I don't have the right to protect myself and my family from harm.
If you're a business owner, you do.
Right.
And a homeowner. Yeah.
Correct.
That's like, there's no question about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they'll still try to use that against you.
Absolutely. You'll beat it in court, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll beat it in court as long as you. But don't hire a lawyer.
Right.
Do your research, read because the lawyer's not going to fight that fight for you.
My last one, I got to open. I'm out on a 10 stack right now.
Yeah.
But my last one, me and her beat it.
Fire.
Literally, we read Black Law. That's what we read.
That's all you got to do. Get them fucking case laws and shit and learn how to speak their language.
We learned the Constitution because of my case. I was facing mad time. Oh, dogs. Yo, word. I'm really, like I tell them, I'm a lawyer, so I'm hearing you. I'm getting a lesson right now. I'm trying to elevate for the bar right now.
Facts,
no bullshit.
bro. Dead facts.
My dream to go to Harvard,
a young dude just recently, he had got arrested for illegally defending people. He had beat 27 cases in court, and he's not a lawyer. He never went to
How
college.
do they illegally? You can
just dressed
have
up as-
whoever you want defend.
He dressed up as a lawyer and just went to court and defended and won 27 cases.
Wait a minute.
And they locked him up for practicing illegal. They never
asked
asked for his information because when you go to court, when have you ever seen a judge say, "Let me see your certificate. Let me see your
never
that you passed the bar."
No,
They don't.
they
If
don't.
you dress up and you got a suitcase, nigga, you could be a lawyer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what he did. He just dressed up as a lawyer and went. He defended them.
He knew that law though.
And he won 27 cases. But then they locked him up, and he ended up beating that, and then he ended up passing the bar. But he ended up beating that.
He ended up beating that.
He ended up beating that because.
So what was his argument?
Well, the argument is this, right? And this is with me doing lack of research on that specific case. If I can go into court and defend myself pro se.
Right. Oh, there you go. I already know where you're going. Right. Why can't you have someone else defend it?
Correct.
That's
Why
not
do I have
against.
to
That's
choose
not
somebody-
against the law.
Right. It's double jeopardy. You're making me use one of your people to defend me, and I don't think that's fair.
And they know the DA. They went to school with him. He knows the judge. They play golf together.
Yep.
Brother, sister, all that bullshit. Yeah.
Conflict of interest, hiring a lawyer. That's what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
This lawyer knows you. I don't think this lawyer or any lawyer that works for the government is gonna be in my best interest.
That just happened in court. Remember? They knew the DA.
Word.
So he didn't end up picking it up.
That's fire.
The assistant attorney, district attorney was from a superior was supposed to come down. The judge made him walk his ass down there, and he chastised him in open court. And I was like, yes, get that motherfucker.
Fucking real.
Because he wasn't following the law. The new SJC law is the Rule 36 being enforced.
Yeah.
So anybody that's not getting that's a Brady violation. That's a dismiss. If I don't have all my mandatory evidence within the first 12 months, and listen up, then they have to dismiss your case. And you have a right to go to trial within the first 12 months. Now they're enforcing that. Judges ain't playing with that no more.
Yeah.
Because these lawyers, this what happens, right? You got to do like me, who got his presence waived in court. But I show up on the day that my presence is waived to hear my case still, which isn't against the law,
Yeah.
and they got 8 defaults before me.
What?
And the nigga who's not supposed to be there is there on time, ready. So the judge is thanking me.
Right.
That's how much of it's a kangaroo court. Yeah. Like literally, it's a circus, bro.
Absolutely, it's a fucking circus, bro. It's a big circus. A lot of bro.
That's what's going
this
on
is
right now.
and this is criminal court.
Yeah.
This is already a circus, nigga. And then when you go to the family court, it's like, nigga, that's Broadway.
That's Broadway.
That's Broadway.
That's the opera show.
Yo,
That's a soap opera, right?
yo, you just gotta learn their language, bro. Know how to use their language against them, bro. Because when you learn it and you start speaking it in the courtrooms, their eyes start falling out their head. Like when I'm talking about like parenting in probate court, I call myself the parent. I don't call myself a parent.
Right.
I call myself a parent because that's what
right.
it says in Black's Law Dictionary, that the fuck I am is a parent, because legally the government has control of my children. You guys own my children since I signed the birth certificate.
And you pay rent.
You know what I'm saying? And I pay rent to fucking maintain this motherfucker.
Crazy.
That's why they call us that. Like when you start breaking this shit down,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? When you like the word instrument, that means contract. That's a contract that you signed. You know what I'm saying? An undertaking is when you're sitting in a room with another person doing what it takes to sign a contract. So when you start using these words and shit in court, they're like, fuck, this nigga done got it figured out. So now they just start trying to rush you out of the court or they just give you what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time they do, because you can expose them about the real corruption that's going on.
Oh, absolutely.
They know that.
They tried to tell me that I had, because the judge had recommended that I take a parenting class and that I allow DCF to visit me in my home and all this shit.
You don't have to allow that.
No, not at all.
No.
I said no. The judge said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I'm a free man," and I said that means that I'm not binded to the constraints of any changes in my life by any third party.
Right.
So without
You're not about to bind me to the system.
Right.
What the
I'm like the power of the government derives from the consent of the governed. And without
Right.
my consent, your power is not just.
Say that.
You can't tell me that I have to take a parenting class. I'm not allowing these people into my home.
Right.
I'm like, you're talking about DCF, the same organization that's responsible for 200,000 kids going missing every year, being raped and sex trafficked and shit. You think those are the people that's going to give me advice on how to raise my children? You got me fucking misconstrued, lady.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to us. Do the numbers.
Yeah.
Do the numbers.
Real shit.
Right.
And they respect it every time. And when I start talking like that, they're like, moving on.
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, they just gave some lady probation for painting the wall with a kid's head right before your case.
What?
Yo, bro, that's what they do. Bro, they gave this lady. I've been in family court too. I had some little issues in family court.
Yeah.
And I seen them give this lady. She literally abused this baby that didn't even get to talk yet.
Yeah.
And she got probation, bro. Like, that baby's not gonna be the same. You see what I'm saying?
Right, ever.
And it's like, you over here giving
What?
me a big deal about something that I know nothing about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like crazy, bro.
That's disgusting, bro.
It's crazy.
Ugh.
And I'm there with my kids and my family there in court.
So they
You know
got
what
to
I'm
see
saying?
they got to see the unfair shit in
She
plain
did.
sight.
She was right there. She seen that
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Some of the shit I seen in court was crazy too. Like going all those years to probate court when it came to my daughters made me not ever want to get married.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got to see in firsthand.
Divorces.
All I'm looking at is divorces
Yeah.
and family shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing all the pettiness and all the bullshit and all the bickering about this asset and that asset. You know what I'm saying?
The money starts mattering.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, wow. And I'm like, even motherfuckers that signed prenups don't even matter. They still getting half. It's like the prenup don't even matter. That's a word that's, I don't know why they even use that word. Sign a prenup or whatever.
I mean,
that
it's
shit
like,
don't
sign
even
a
be
I
working.
don't trust you.
Yeah.
Sign a contract.
That shit don't be working, bro. I'm like, if you get married, if you not like, I believe in marriage. I just don't believe in the American disposition when it comes to marriage. You know, first of all, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, so I don't need a holy Bible or a matrimony to have to do with my union with this person that I'm with.
Right.
I'd rather do something ancient and ritualistic that's to my culture and my people,
Right.
as opposed to take on this European way that was taught of marriage, because I don't think that's the way that marriage is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the
Everybody
people
has different
you got-
cultures.
you got different cultures. Then you got women in white dresses, which is supposed to mean purity, but not a single virgin is in a dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be pure. You're supposed to be a virgin. That's why the dress is white. It means purity. You feel me?
And a lot
But-
of women before marriage.
Yeah,
are
they're
pure,
not.
right,
They're not. You know what I mean? So,
Nobody is.
And I'm not shitting on marriage because, like I said, I believe in
Right.
marriage. I believe in that union, to be with somebody forever. But I just don't think that's the way that it should be done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people don't. You got polygamy. You got fucking. You got the Indian rituals. You got the African rituals. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things you could do, and they seem to have a lot more meaning. Even the Jewish.
Yeah.
Like they seem to have a lot more meaning when they're done like that. I feel like American weddings are literally just another circus.
They take away from our natural culture.
Agreed.
Like the culture that our original culture and where we come from. Because if we really do like the ancestry DNA and find out where you really come from, it's not even here. It's not even America. Nobody's actually from here.
Except, see, this is another thing. Ooh, we getting into some gems today.
Talk about it.
We getting into some gems. So, I did the ancestry thing, the African ancestry shit, right?
Yeah.
And ironically enough, my ancestors are from here.
From America?
From America.
Wow.
Right? And we were here before the Indians, before the Native Americans. Niggas was here first.
Niggas was here.
You feel me? And when I fill out
And
paperwork,
that proved it.
Yeah, that proved it.
Wow.
And when I fill out paperwork, I put indigenous American. I don't put black. I don't put African American.
Because it says other.
It says other,
Yeah.
and it says what?
Wow.
I put indigenous.
Yeah.
When it says other, I check other, and I put indigenous. And it's because, think about this: if you came to a country filled with niggas, and you wanted to enslave them and take away their history of who they are, what would you do? Make them feel like they're from somewhere else?
Right.
Because I know you don't think that they was doubling back and forth to Africa to get more niggas when they was already niggas here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They wasn't going all the way back to Africa on
Nah,
boats
they
to
were
get
just
more
whenever
niggas. They probably came with
whenever
some.
them boats come through.
Yeah, they
they'll
probably
come
came
on
with
through,
some.
right, yeah.
But they wasn't leaving to go get more. They
Nah.
was already a bunch here. They was like, how the fuck can we conquer these niggas?
Right.
And take their history and change. Like, we got pyramids and everything here.
I know
what I'm
one
saying?
thing, smallpox. That's how we could do that.
Word up, bro.
Word.
So when I say that I'm indigenous, I'm like, I learned that my people's from here, and then I started realizing the disconnect between African Americans and Africans from Africa. Because when you think about it, how many African Americans you know, right, that could really relate to an African from Africa? How many of them do you even see spending time together?
None.
When you see Africans from Africa, Nigeria, Libya, wherever they're from, they're all sticking together with people from where they're from. They don't look like us. They don't talk like us. They don't act like us.
And you know what else they do? They come to America and actually,
Oh, and they flourish.
yeah, they do good.
They do great.
Like they look at us like I
Yeah.
was talking about this on Way Forever. Like Americans, let's be 100, bro. A lot of dudes is lazy, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes ain't never seen a real struggle, bro.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Everything was handed.
Especially
to
the ones who
motherfuckers.
ain't been in prison,
Yep.
because that's
They
a
were-
new
They
enslavement.
were brought up on the mentality that everybody owes them something. You feel
Does,
me?
bro. Talk your
You got.
shit.
We all brought up because all of our mothers was on Section 8. You know what I'm saying? we
Welfare,
living
yeah.
off the food stamps. We
Yeah.
going with the food
Some of us
coupons.
still are.
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like,
Shit.
and
Right.
and that's the mentality you think. So you think that the government's supposed to be giving you these things. It's the least you could do to a black person is give me free Medicare. The
Right.
least you could do because I'm a black person is give me food stamps.
Like
you know
you
what I'm saying?
owe us.
And that gives them the idea that they don't have to get up and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people in general have become lazy as fuck, and we become.
Yeah, I said the
We got
same
to a point
shit.
where we don't care about investing in anything together. That's why we don't own shit in the hood. This is why you can see an African store or a Jamaican store, Indian store, any other culture of food, especially where we from. You know what I mean? East Boston, fucking Lynn. Mad different cultures. You got
Right.
Asians, whites,
Italian,
fucking Italians,
yeah, Mexicans,
every
right.
fucking nationality of food, but you can't get you fucking collard greens and baked mac and cheese.
They
to
don't
save
got
your
a soul
fucking
food
life.
spot.
And you might find that one soul food spot once in a while, but they never last.
Right.
Seems like they never stay because there's always some friction within the family.
Right.
You put 10 white dudes together, and they got to have 10 iMac computers to run the corporation that they want to start. They need to have 10 fucking iMacs. Each iMac costs $1,000, right? All these niggas for 10 weeks straight, they're going to put in $100 each. And for 10 weeks, they're going to get 10 goddamn iMacs, and they're going to figure it out.
Start their company.
You feel me?
Right.
And they're going to pull their names out of a hat. They're going to figure out a fair way for everybody
gonna
to get
figure it
taken
out.
care of, right?
Even though one of them probably could fund it.
Correct.
Right.
But they want to see accountability.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Then you got 10 black motherfuckers. We come up with the ideas. We can come up with the ideas. But when it comes to executing,
Someone's getting back
nigga, I'm getting the first laptop, nigga, on dogs. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, nah, nigga, I ain't throwing down if I don't get the first laptop. All right, well, fuck it. Then fuck the whole thing, then. I'll do it myself, nigga. Like, right? Like, yo, what? What just happened here?
These kids are the same way, bro. I swear to God. These
Real
children
shit.
are the same way, bro. On dogs,
Yep.
bro.
And that's why it's each one teach one. That's why we
Word.
gotta. That's why we gotta go, lead by example and shit. That's why I do the things that I do for the people I do it for, is because, like, it doesn't matter how big this podcast thing gets for me, right? You'll always see local artists. You'll always see artists that don't have such major platforms on my shit. I don't give a fuck if I start interviewing people as big as goddamn Tory Lanez and Chris Brown. I don't care if I do start interviewing them. I'm only gonna use that money to help the motherfucking smaller guys get higher
Right.
up on the totem pole.
Right. Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna, and I don't like to throw shade at other podcasts because I still watch them and I still think that they're dope and shit like that. You know what I mean? But like these other podcasts, I watched a lot of them start from nothing, and they had that dynamic where they was helping local artists get noticed and seen and shit like that. But
Once
then when
they
they
got
got
lit,
the
they
popularity,
stopped.
they stopped having them people come through.
The
They
people
became-
who helped them build the
yeah,
foundation.
it's like, bro, these
Right.
exactly. These people helped you get your shit going.
Right.
Like, these niggas helped you with your name. Now that you got fucking millions of followers, go back, double back to the niggas that you started with. Give them a
Right.
second chance to be seen,
Yeah.
so they can get some numbers up.
Follow
bro. What the
him
fuck?
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to B. Luke. He does
Word.
that.
Real
Big
shit.
shout out to
B. Luke. Real
He
shit,
does
because
that.
that's the big picture for me, bro.
Does,
Like,
word.
you know what I'm saying? Is making sure everybody can win. We could all eat, bro. There's enough money, there's enough resources, there's enough land, there's enough of this shit for everybody, bro. And if you got enough confidence in yourself, you ain't gotta worry about nobody taking your spot, nigga. You solidified, bro. Solidify
Shit.
yourself.
Word.
That's it, bro. You know what I mean?
Word.
Shit. I mean, I feel like we could talk for days, bro. So we gonna chop it here because I gotta have you come back here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I gotta have you
Yeah.
come back here
Oh,
because
we ain't done.
I feel like, bro, we're only about a quarter of the way through the shit we could be building on right now, bro. No
Nah,
bullshit.
word,
We could
word.
talk about anything, and you're intelligent as fuck. Because this law shit and all that shit, I couldn't even talk about this shit.
Dogs,
We're bad
yo.
niggas,
You
bro.
talking my language.
We gotta get you in Harvard, bro.
Nah, hell yeah, bro.
That's just not a dream. It's just.
Nah, that's just gonna be a reality, bro. I'm telling you,
up.
dreams to reality for real, man.
It is lit, yo. Y'all
Thank y'all
see
for,
it?
for really, you know, like I said, man, this is just the beginning, man.
Yes, sir. We just getting started. Always make sure, hey, you're just getting started. Make sure you go listen to that on YouTube too. Check me out. Make sure you go check out my homie Mort Beazy on all the platforms. Check out his new album that's coming out. So what's the name of the new album again?
There's the new album's called The Marksman.
The
It's a
Marksman is the new
collabo
album.
tape with me and Arthur Supreme. Tap in.
And make
real
sure y'all go
soon.
check out The Governor's Dead. That's the most recent one that he dropped.
Yeah.
Make sure
In
y'all
Heart
go
of
check
the
that out.
East, the Governor Returns. There's mad videos, mad. Just tap in any social device, any Google engine. Just put more Beazy.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna pop up. Mark Brown.
I would
what's
say you
up.
heard it here first, but you did it because my man's everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Straight up.
But you definitely, this ain't the last time you're going to hear him over here at the Big Picture in the gray area, you dig?
Yes,
So
sir.
we're going to see y'all niggas on the next one. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure y'all stay in tune, you dig?
Gangster.
Yes, sir. Cheers, my boy.
You know that.